We start with 1 hour chart. If you refer to what I analysis in my last video when the price was within this move, we mentioned about different possibility, and we mentioned if we get a correction, I draw similar to what I draw right now. If I mentioned if we get any correction, we can look for buy, and this is what we get, and this is what we have been looking. The trade we get already, and there was a second opportunity here. But the thing is, whoever get the trade from here, now at least they need to manage it because of the way it's moving. Okay. Anyway, we start with higher time frame. We start with daily chart. Now we want to see whether there is a continuation and the price can break the previous stop or not. Okay. And rather than that, we have nothing to explain. We move to forward chart. And even based on forward chart, we have been looking for this to put these two in relative to each other for running flat. As we can see, the price almost tagged the previous stop, but it couldn't break. Okay, this is where, that's why we know we need to be quite careful. Whatever the trade we have within this or within this move, we have to start to manage in case this one drop. Okay, now the thing is we want to see whether we can get the continuation or not, and the thing is whether we get the correction. The best things if we get the correction here for continuation. Okay, but right now we don't have anything, and even if you move to 1 hour chart, as I explained, the way it's moving may give us that made the price drop, because if we refer to this as every time the price broke the previous stop, it start to correct. Maybe we get the correction here. Okay, from now if we want to look for trade, we need to be quite careful, because as we can see based on 1 hour chart, the price couldn't break the previous stop. Okay, and even if we get the correction here, if we want to look for buy, we need to wait the correction. But if we get the correction here, it depends how deep it can be. But if we really get any trade setup for buy, we want the price to break this stop. This is what we need to be quite careful. Right now, we cannot jump into the trade. Either we get the correction to look for buy, or if there is a continuation, we wait for the breakout of the top. And if like above that, we look for buy. Okay, right now, the only thing is whatever trade we have, either from this move or from here, we have to start to manage, because since the price was within this move, we have been looking for buy. Okay. Anyway, as I explained, right now we don't have any trade setup. If we want to look for buy, the best thing is either we get a bigger correction here, proper correction, we can look for the trade, and what we want to get the sharp move. But if the price continue from here, if we get any sharp move or any move with the breakout of the previous stop, then any flag above that we can look for trade. Rather than that, we don't have any other option. Even the price continue from here, as I mentioned, we cannot buy with it from here unless we get the correction, because we don't want to buy at the top. Okay, in this case we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.